Welcome to Map Rando Analysis 1, at number 1. My name is Nebby, looking at a seed between Eddie and Oates. This was a good match. The runners took the same route, so we're going to be looking at the very small details. Memory through pause times, the item choices relative to the time they take, pathing considerations, general movement, and my favourite, blunders. This isn't the full race in that I will not show it in one go. For the full unedited races, the runners' Twitch links are down below, along with their YouTubes if they upload there too. So instead of the full races, I'm going to break it down into sections for better comparisons. We'll have the early, mid, late game, as well as a resync later on, which I'll point out. I'll comment briefly between sections and switch audios as we go along. So enjoy.
Huh! Huh! Okay, we gotta go back for the item. Yeah, thanks, Luke. I'm actually gonna save here. The reason I'm saving here is because, I should check where the map is. Oh, I should probably get the map, huh? But the reason I'm saving here is because I might want to commit to the left. There's a world where I just commit to the left. I guess I need to see the map again.
Okay, wow, I was gonna say, this is probably Fantoon. Oh, Riddlers is here. All right, let's get out. A scram, shall we? I'm doing okay today. How are you? Might be one of those scenarios. We're gonna find out. All right. That should be top of the elevator, I'm assuming. But there might be a couple different things at the top of the elevator. Oh no. It's top of that, I think, so. Yeah, so right there. That's something I'm gonna save first. Because health is not good. I don't know. That's insanely wild to me for a seed that's nearly 55 minutes. Ooh, mother brain, huh? Ow, ow. Leave me alone. Yeah. Exactly. D-Rock. Let's see if I can get to the map first, and I might revert. What the fuck is this all about? No, I will. I know I'm going to be reverting, so I may as well get a little bit more information.
So we did see Eddie getting a little bit unlucky before heading towards the map and then getting gated by a pink door. This one here is quite a while for a missile. I think we'll see the total at the end of it. It probably should be a blunder, but he did get a missile out of it, so it's just a time investment for it, I suppose. But you be the judge when you see how long it takes.
Up here. It's over? What's over? What, because I turned the wrong way? Oh, you went the wrong way for 4 seconds, dude. Uh-huh. Okay. I think that's Mother Brain then over there. Oh, is this over now? Yeah. Well, we can't really get to the map. W Nevdi? Huh? Not again. I could spring ball jump this. I'm just gonna do it right now. It's easier than last time, at least, so. A lot easier. Okay, we got that item. Could just revert. It's fine. Shut up, D-Rock. I know, I'm already over 1 minute and 4 seconds. Alrighty.
A lot of it came from poker. I didn't have high jump. Otherwise, I might have had to. Okay, so Ridley's next to Mother Brain, so I don't have to worry about that. Dude, I don't really know what's going on here. I kind of want to turn my brain off and go to Turian. Because that looks like way too confusing. Because I have to get this. No. Yeah, I don't have to commit through here. Yeah, we're definitely going to Turian here. Missiles, please. Alright, whatever. So, the big reason why I decided to switch... So, I played poker for a while, because I played when I was 18. And then, I realized poker is only going to get harder.
So I'd call this spot the end of the early game. Eddie leaving 1 minute 26 behind Oats. The big moments were the 13-second save punish right at the start of the game, and another 30 seconds which I didn't document for Eddie heading to Edikun's on the way to the map and getting punished by a pink door. Could have used the save revert to minimize that to about 17 seconds, but splitting hairs at that point, I'd say he got unlucky. The missile at GT I actually should have put as a blunder, as there's no way you can value 5 missiles for a 1 minute of time loss, but he did leave with an item, so I can't really. He also had a save pivot in Brinstar that Oats didn't take, all of this amounting to the 126 lead we see now.
Making money on the computer. Which is why I ran an e-commerce business. And I did that. And now I'm sticking with that, clicking buttons on a computer, making money by being a streamer. But the e-commerce one was obviously a lot more lucrative. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best as a streamer. But it's a lot of fun, obviously, because I get to play games. Am I going to Norfair?
I've put this as an inaccuracy, but it might be a blunder from Eddie to not just jump up and go. It's quite a bit of time loss here. I'll try and explain it at the end.
That's crazy.
For Oats, however, we are coming up on a 43-second blunder here. It's probably more like 35 seconds because of the time you don't have to save in Everest, but it's still quite significant picking these crabs instead of the ones that are on the way in Everest to get your PBs back.
I actually need health.
This actually wasn't great. This was just normal. I just wanted to use a great thing somewhere. I mean, it was just normal. But Oats did save 36 seconds in Everest here on Eddie's inaccuracy.
This is kind of spooky. Oh, I have this. That was bad.
It's a little bit scary, but alright, Sampy left. Yeah, not even charge, just Spazer, yeah. scary. Cutting it close there, pal. What? What? What's up, Nebby? You missed a stinker earlier? Yeah, isn't that weird? I go down a sandpit and Nevdy shows up. And it made me smile. Oh my god, you're just as cruel as I am, Nevdy.
How long till Oates is in here? He's in here right now.
What? I'm a legend. It's 6 right now for Nebby. Coming up on 7, I think, right? Or almost 8? Oh.
So I'd still call this the mid game, and we are synced up anyway heading into N, so I'm just going to continue the video. The whole Everest loop was really weird. Oates blundered with the PB farm at Crabs, where he could have just done it up in
Speed
Everest.
wobble. Thank you so much.
But it did save him time there not farming, so the numbers aren't quite right. Eddie spent too long in Everest, freezing, springboard jumping. Then he had the spark issues as well. But it kind of came out as a wash heading into Norfair.
Alright, let's see what this is. Yeah, I'll take that. It's fine. I don't think this works. Nah, that's fine. Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Map's right here, right? Or down? Don't fuck me. That was like blinding light, if that makes sense. Because I'm going for the map, but I'm staying in the upper position without gravity while still going to the map. It's like diet blind. Good shit, huh? All right, all the way back. Yeah, I predicted the room with the crab. Yep.
Huge. Maybe, I mean, maybe it's huge. The going up here kind of needed to be gravity. Or like something strong, because this is all kind of a waste of time. So hopefully this saves me time, but I think we've seen most of the bad water rooms, so we'll see. It is a little surprising how empty Norfair is. Okay, I don't have to kill Ridley. I have to keep remembering that. I gotta start moving. So I wonder if anyone does Turian later. Okay, save. Let's go to criteria.
Everything's in not these zones. So you're supposed to come up here and get gravity so you can go down, it looks like. Was gravity even needed with, well, not technically. So all we got with these two zones was gravity. It's almost better just to reset all the way back to, what was it, Brinstar? I mean, we get ship information, I guess. But, man. Yeah, but we have ice, spring ball, and high jump. Okay, so... Alright, anything else? So we got Meridia that way. I'm just gonna go to Criteria. Eight-minute pause menu. Oh my god. Ah.
Early game, we have 126 gap for Oats. Then the mid game, we have a 206 gap for Eddie. This mid game had the most volatility in it and probably requires an analysis of its own. I would say the mid game is normally the most complicated to deal with in Map Rando. The time swings, aside from very specific late game scenarios, are the largest in the mid game.
I don't even care. Actually, Ridley.
This mid game swing mostly occurred in Norfair. After Fish Tank blanked, Eddie routed towards the map, and in this instance, it rewarded him slightly with a better completion path. Oates spent 23 seconds on an X that blanked looking for a super, not his fault, and then a further 10 seconds on another X that blanked, not his fault. However, on the second X, not reverting immediately cost him 45 seconds, which I'd call a blunder. This all adds up to the 206 mid-game gap from Eddie. When we subtract this from Oates' early game 126 lead, we have a 40-second lead from Eddie heading into the late game where we're looking for the final boss.
All right, we lose to people that just go right down to Kutsyria. GG's. Yeah, good one round. Yeah, good shit. I only get better and better, I'm telling you. I always drop it. I gotta figure that out. I'm at the point in practice where I'm regressing. Yeah. It's like massive regression in 1 round. That's definitely not good. That's even slower than missing the 1 round. Because if you miss the 1 round, at least you can just rely on some fasts or, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's all regressing. My fucking tomatoes. We might not need charge, so we just hope for
Oates is saying this too, right? The shorts game is just different. You just can't treat... It's a completely different audience. The audience is significantly bigger. So like, if you get 1,000 views on a short, you have to think of it as like 200 views on a long form, right? It's just easy to say like, oh yeah, I got 50,000 views and I only made $7, which is my thing, right? But it's just different. Like 50,000 views in the grand scheme of things for a short is not a lot. Like that's the way that it has to be thought of. Right? It's not a lot. Shorts are more for exposure, but the thing is, like, there are people that make a lot of money off of shorts. It's just that they're getting 10 million views. They're getting millions of views on every single short that they make, right?
Just a real slight inaccuracy here. Eddie should have sparked this afterwards. It cost him about 8 to 9 seconds.
I'm already at like 2 minutes right now, Lofter, so. Sub 1 minute pause is actually insane. What?
If I could get 50,000 on my crappy shorts in 6 months. So the fact that I got 60,000 on my first short makes me feel pretty, I was pretty happy. Basically it's a grind, right? But I've done my research. I kind of know what numbers I'm shooting for. And I used to own a larger scale e-commerce business, so I kind of have an idea of what to look for. Baron watching on a repeat, yeah. Baron did support me a lot for my. He did his best to support me on his on my YouTube growth. He commented like on all my videos. You guys would never know he's actually a nice guy that wants to see me succeed. You would never believe that. He's good at hiding it though. Okay, we are going straight to Meridia. Eddie dropshipping. You know what's crazy? Dropshipping, it like has such a negative connotation to it now. Dropshipping was like a very normal thing. But like people associate it with something completely different now, which is like really funny. Dropshipping was not something that would ever work for my business, but dropshipping essentially is just you know, it's just white label from a manufacturer or a wholesaler. So that you could just focus on, you know, marketing that kind of stuff, but it's just kind of changed. My old business would never work because by nature, a drop shipper would, you know, takes a cut. And my business was all about high volume and like very, very small profit. So there can be no middleman in the business I did. I feel like nowadays dropshipping just sort of has like this connotation of like scam. I could be wrong, but you know what I mean? I should probably see what like modern people call it nowadays, but I feel like it has like a strong association with just kind of like scammy stuff. I would say cheaply made junk probably always had that connotation. It's just that I would imagine like stuff like TikTok and other things sort of like brought that more to light. So it probably always had that connotation. It definitely, dropshipping definitely was more about cheaply made junk. It's always been like that. It's just, I think more people are in tune with the business world nowadays. So that stuff is just more understood now. Because I sold cheaply made junk. But I sold them cheap. So people actually bought from us to resell. So I was kind of like a wholesaler, but we had the infrastructure to sell to consumers. I'm gonna go in here. This is maybe a throw. Because there's 2 items in here. I don't really need the tank, but...
There's a major up the elevator. But I don't think I need anything. Not really. I do need 2 more missiles and then we're good, but... Yeah. Spazer, yeah. Yeah, we're good. Hey, we saw this combination in the escape rando. Come on. Okay. Can't quite make that ledge, but...
Yep, we got pallets. We had shipping containers. I remember we would have to just break down so many boxes. Oh my god. Sweet. Alright. Dude, I love playing a seed where I could just turn my brain off. Imagine doing that.
So, a 43-second endgame gap for Oats. With Eddie having a 40-second lead into this endgame, this now puts Oats 3 seconds ahead as we now sync the timer. This timer is now live for the actual time in the race and will remain this way until the finish. Analysing this section, Oats went for a 25-second super above wreck ship basement and a 52-second super at BT, which is probably an inaccuracy. Comparatively, Eddie only spent 26 seconds on his super and roughly 18 seconds on both his Mickey missile and his inaccurate Norfair missile coupled with an E-tank. Eddie's ammo was much better, which means Oats should have done this section 33 seconds slower, but he actually did it 43 seconds quicker. This is a 1 minute and 6 seconds swing. Every little detail matters. It's good to watch the video and try and find out where it was, but I'll say the majority is pausing and just a few very, very slight decisions made this gap.
Good for him. Curiosity killed the cat. I gotta see if this is just charge. No, okay.
Whoa, that was weird. Okay, ammo refill right there. Just trying to keep a lookout for that. Dude, it's crazy how I had that seed and now I have this seed. It's just it's crazy how different it is. Dude, where's my super? Scamus. I don't think there was like a super door or anything, but I probably should just be a little careful. Ba 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Has Twitch viewership just gone up recently, chat? I've gotten more people watching me recently. It kind of feels like viewership is just up across the board. Maybe there's just more bots. Do you feel the same way too, Fred? It feels like it's just kind of gone up. Time to leave. Beep boop. Thanks, Shift. I do try to be a little objective. I feel like I've noticed viewership just kind of up, so I don't know if it's just me. Right? That's how I feel too, Fred.
Okie dokie.
No, let's
Watch
go
and
Controid.
learn, chumps.
To watch me, right?
I was waiting for the catch up.
Yo, let's go Kentroid. That's what I'm talking about.
This game fucking sucks!
I don't remember where the ship is.
It sucks!
Is the ship up in Norfair? Oh, until it's in here. He's in here right now.
What?
In the landing site. Banned! Was it?
That's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. 8-minute pause to watch and learn, chumps. Thank you, Spleen Muncher, for the 4 months.
Where'd you put it? Good question. Yo, Diz, thanks for the gift stuff to Lord Mike. Diz, how you doing, dude? Pretty sure I just go up, right?
And he goes for it! The luck on this guy.
That's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Ah. He got me. He got me. Whoa!
Pretty
He got me. He got me.
There's no
got
way
me, he
we
got me.
killed Mother Brain at the same time.
Well played, well played.
And then I saved.
He
13
got.
seconds on this game.
I think we probably have the exact same route, right?
So the early game lasted at 11:57 and Oats saved 1 minute 26. The mid game lasted 13:57 and Eddie saved 2 minutes 6 seconds. The late game lasted 12 minutes 52 and Oats saved 43 seconds. The ending resync, Oats saved a further 10 seconds for a total 13-second victory. Now this analysis is mostly high-end nitpicking. There's plenty more that goes into a proper analysis, but I just wanted to use this game to highlight the small things. The runners are also live streaming, so this is very different to a tournament environment where they can concentrate fully, so I definitely take all of this with a grain of salt. The purpose of the editing is to segment the sections of the race. When watching this live, you can't really get a sense of time saved or lost per zone or period without isolating that zone or period in the game to really understand what's going on. But ultimately, watching directly on their channels is going to be the best experience. And that's it. First analysis done. Pretty fun, a really good race. It was good to do. It took a lot longer than I expected. So if there's things in there that you just don't need, please let me know so I can cut them out. If you want to see more of stuff, also let me know. If you want to see these in general, let me know. Just tell me what you want. It was fun to do. I'll do more in the future. This was a good test, and if you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.